Hola! In today's video we are going to talk about the verbs of transformation or change in Spanish. There are many verbs in Spanish that are used for specific types of change, and they are different if the change is sudden or if it is part of a process, and if it is voluntary or involuntary. Many of those verbs mean to become in English, but in Spanish they are not interchangeable because they have very specific meanings for each particular situation. In this video, we are going to talk about 4 verbs that are very common and very useful in Spanish. The next 4 verbs can be translated with to become or to get in English. And those verbs are hacerse, volverse, quedarse and ponerse. They are used in very different situations to express very different things. Let's see. Hacerse means change of age, changes in the ideology, profession and other external aspects. It can be used with professions, ideologies and change of degree in personal attributes, like for example going from poor to rich, to weak, from weak to strong, or from young to old. And it expresses a voluntary change caused by an effort or a gradual process. Let's see some examples. Mi madre se está haciendo vieja. My mom is getting older. La niña se está haciendo mayor. The girl is growing up. Pepe se ha hecho profesor. Pepe has become a teacher. And the last example, Isabel se ha hecho musulmana. Isabel has become a Muslim. The next verb, ponerse, expresses a momentary change of situation in health, physical appearance, color, mood or behavior, without indicating if it is permanent or not. Let's see examples. Me he puesto nerviosa cuando he visto a mi jefe. I got nervous when I saw my boss. Ana se ha puesto enferma. Ana has become ill. María se ha puesto roja cuando Dani la ha mirado. Maria blushed when Dani looked at her. And the last example, me he puesto muy gorda después de las Navidades. I have put on loads of weight after Christmas. The next verb is volverse, and it indicates a change of character or behavior as permanent. It is normally used to express an involuntary change referred to negative things, but not always, negative changes. Let's see examples. José se ha vuelto muy tacaño. José has become very stingy. Desde que es jefe, se ha vuelto insoportable. Since he's a boss, he has become insufferable. Ana se ha vuelto más amable desde que es madre. Ana has become nicer since she's a mother. The next verb, quedarse. Quedarse expresses a change as a result of another circumstance. Normally, it's about negative changes, and the most common cases are the permanent body changes, like becoming blind, deaf, bald, or even pregnant. And it also talks about a change in family situation, like becoming a widow or orphan. It can also be used to express an emotional change caused by another situation, although in those cases we can choose between ponerse and quedarse. But let's see some examples. Bea se ha quedado coja tras el accidente. Bea became lame after the accident. Antonio se quedó viudo a los 50 años. Antonio widowed when he was 50. Me he quedado preocupada después de hablar con ella por teléfono. I got worried since I talked to her on the phone. These are only 4 of the most common verbs of change, but there are more that we will go through in the next posts. As you can see, these 4 verbs are reflexive, which means that they end in se. You can see hacerse, ponerse, volverse and quedarse. So remember to use the corresponding personal pronoun before the verb when you conjugate them, because those verbs without se mean a completely different thing. Poner means to put. Quedar, to have an appointment. Hacer means to make or to do. And volver means to return. Now I will leave you with a short story that will help you to remember these 4 verbs of transformation in Spanish. I will tell you the story in Spanish, but you can find the translation in this blog post that accompanies this video. Hola, soy María y soy una persona muy normal, pero a lo largo de mi vida me he transformado mucho. Yo soy muy tímida, así que cuando estoy con un grupo de gente que no conozco me pongo nerviosa y a veces incluso me pongo roja. Desde que era pequeña siempre he tenido claro a qué quería dedicarme cuando fuera mayor, de modo que cuando me hice mayor me hice profesora. Y la primera vez que me ofrecieron un puesto de trabajo en un colegio en Francia, me puse muy contenta. Fueron 9 meses estupendos y aprendí mucho, pero me quedé muy triste cuando se terminó el curso y tuve que volver a España. Desde hace unos 4 años trabajo de manera remota enseñando español con Skype. Esto me permite viajar con mucha frecuencia. Desde que viajo me he vuelto menos tímida y más comprensiva, y también creo que me he vuelto un poco más aventurera. And that's all. Hasta luego.